Hi everyone, I'm Hilda. Today I want to tell you guys my story. My life has been affected by politics, but it is not political, it is personal. The Fertile Crescent is my home where written language began, scientific method was developed, agriculture, and rule of law. But 10 years ago, things got tough for me, and that's where my story begins. I was 5 years old when my family fled Iraq. My family escaped the war and came to San Diego to live a life in peace. My family faced violence and threats. My parents made a difficult decision to take me and my 3 brothers on a dangerous trip to escape the war. I didn't know what was going on when my family and me were hiding in the basement. The windows were tightly closed. The door had about 6 locks on it. I didn't know until I heard a gun sound, looked outside, and saw a soldier on the floor. Now, imagine how scary that is for a 5-year-old. To me, the war seemed like the world was upset about something, not about people fighting for land. That's when I started to understand. Now, not only my parents had to make difficult decisions, but I had to make some decisions with my toys. I didn't know which Barbie to take or which to leave behind, so I took 2 that were most pretty to me and my toy laptop, of course. I had so much fun on the airplane. I was pretending I was a businesswoman the whole entire time. Took down the table, started typing, showed my little brother, told him I was getting ready for my next meeting, and he laughed so hard. So yeah, I had fun on the airplane. We hear the statistics on the news. Nearly 1 million people have died in Iraq. They even took over my city in Iraq. One time, a bad person said a profound thing. The death of 1 million is a statistic. The death of an individual is a tragedy. Joseph Stalin died in 1953, but his words are true to this day. Cheryl, who is doing this talk with me. We are 2 little kids who live in ElCajon, trying to make the world a better place to live in. But with some hard work, we can have a voice and do something big. I am this little girl who is trying to face her fears, trying to find her place in the world. Now, I didn't only want the news to tell the world about my friends and family suffering back home. I had an opportunity to work with an organization I am part of called YALLA SD to do a short movie about a young girl who lost her parents and had to escape a war. She came to the US with just her grandfather. In this video, I show how difficult it is to start a new life. I want people to see an individual, a human being, not just the numbers we hear on the news. TV and the internet affect the way we view the world. I wanted to put a real story there to make people have empathy in their hearts. One time, a good person said a profound thing. Unless someone like you cares a whole awful lot, nothing is going to get better. It's not. Dr. Seuss is right. I care. And by sharing my story, I hope you do too. Thank you.